This is what y'all been waiting for. A full-on toolbox tour for you, bud. We're just gonna start left to right. I'm gonna cover both boxes. Try not to make this an hour-long video, but it might be. Starting with the Snap-on roll cart. This is where all the magic happens. As you can see, it is quite packed and organized. We got this rack that holds my Milwaukee guns. Got a high torque 1/2 inch. We got these stubbies, 2nd gen 1/2 inch and 3/8. Got the Insider Milwaukee ratchet on the side here. Got some can holders, some CRC. Got some silicone spray, crazy clean, glass cleaner, white lithium grease, some WD-40 blaster, torch porch right here. Custom logo in there. Very nice. Toolcraft organizers. Astro Tools pressure gauge. Rebranded. Got a nice Snap-on light on the side here. Take this. Peek a gander at the back here. Peek a gander at the back here. We have a STS Auto Design pry bar holder and another one, and these are holding my extra long pry bars. These actually don't fit in the top here. They do, but I can't close the lid, so it's a nice spot for them. Over here, we got some nice magneto hooks, some bungees, some straps, and that's about it. Some nice magnetic little lovely trinkets, valve adjust tools, little pin boy, little tack, AC Schrader tool, some razor blades. We got a wheel stud installer from Lyle. Cam gear holder here. We have a little scraper dealy here. Brake pad measuring device. Mirror on a stick. We like that. Digital vernier caliper. Got 2 of them. Right over here we have a Easy Red holster for pliers. So these are my most used pliers. Bitster 2.0. This is from Bolster. Little silicone organizer. Clip popper tool. This thing works exquisitely well for Honda clips, as it is made by Honda, so we like that. We got some pry tools, metal pry tools, very nice. I think those are called spudges, don't quote me on that. We got this guy, his name is Terrence. Got some open end wrenches I use for brake bleeding and whatnot. We got the Razzmatazz mounted to the magneto holster. This is from Toolcraft Organizers. Ridiculously strong. We got some Olight baby clip lights right there. I have my headlight on a hook right here. This one's from Snap-on. I have a few from Easy Red. I have one from Cornwell. This is from Valco Cincinnati, little tube squeezer for the Honda Bond. Essential razor blade, pocket knife, another pocket knife. This is for the OTC Drain Plug Pro. This is the full kit that comes with the adapters, so I just set that right there. Got my OTC Drain Plug Pro right here. Very popular tool. We like that. Right here we have this lovely QRT organizer that holds all my pocket screwgees and my pocket pry bars. Got a few other pocket screwgees and pry bars. This thick boy. Moving on, we got some orange rubber blocks. All right, those are always good. We got some pry bars over here, different sizes. Right here we have a claw on a stick, extra long. That comes in handy. 2 blow guns. We got some line wrenches hiding right here on a Vim rail. And these are all my sockets right here. So just take a gander at that, because it's quite beautiful. All of these are laid out on Vim rail, magnetic rail socket holders. So they are expensive. They're aluminum rails. You can see all the different colors, and there's strong magnets in all the rails. And we have plastic studs on the actual sockets, so you can loosen up this stud and move it to wherever you want. You can have whatever size wherever you want, so you can really dial in where you want all your sockets. And they're the lowest profile, strongest magnetic rails that you can possibly get. So they're very expensive, but they are worth it. And I try to keep my sockets organized, smallest to biggest. I have 10 millis painted blue, at least some of them. Got my 1/2 inch in the back, some deep 3/8, my 3/8 Warbellinis, some 1/2 inch Warbellinis here. We got some medium, short 1/2 inch boys here. We have our Torx, our Allens, Our security Torx, our E-Torx, and these are from Grip Edge. These are extractors. These are super nice. They're straight flute, so you can go either direction with them. Haven't used them much, but they're super high quality, and I'm excited to make a video on that one for you, bud. We also got some Grip Edge Allen sockets. Mid-length 3/8 sockets, all impact, by the way. Some adapters here, some triple squares. We got some short 1/2 inch hiding up here. We have our Magneto 1/4 inch deep sockets. Shh! We got our Magneto Impact Warbellini 1/4 sockets. All of these magnetic sockets are absolutely priceless, and we like each and every one of them. We have mid-length 1/4 sockets here. Some more wobbles that aren't magnetic, since these are quite shallow. It's nice to have a little bit deeper when you can get away with not having the magnetus. And we have my only Harbor Freight special little 1/4 inch socket set for you, bud. Universal Warbellini for the 1/4. I have one for the 1/2, and I have one for the 3/8. So that's basically that setup there. These are the insider sockets laid out in a SJW organizer. So you can see it's nice and neat, easy to see, easy to grab. We have a Toolcraft organizer holding my super short sockets for my super short ratchet here. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Right here we have another low profile. This is a bit driver. And then we have a beautiful Koken baby 1/4 inch, the lowest back drag that I have ever felt in my entire life. So definitely like that. These right here are my Koken non-marring lug nut sockets, and these are absolutely beautiful. I really only use 19 and 22, as you can see, but I've been beating them up and using them all day long, and I absolutely love them. These are my mostly used ratchets, and they're all organized by a variety of organizers from SJW, Toolcraft, and QRT. You see the QRT organizers holding them in place there. You can see the organizers are slightly different. Some are more narrow, some are wider. All of these companies have a variety of organizers, and they're all great companies, so I highly recommend check them all out. And let's start with this boy. We got a long 3/8 flexi. We have the beautiful 16 inch Vim ratchet, which I am giving another shot at, since I kind of didn't like the flop in the gear at first. But moving past that, it's really a great wrench and a great flippability. I'd probably give it 9 or 10 out of 10. Better flippability than the famous Matco ratchet. So take note of that. And then we have this beautiful 120 tooth gear wrench. It is flex head. It is way cheaper than the Matco similar version. It also comes with a locking flex if you order that one, and flippability. It's pretty nice. It's a little heavier than the Matco, heavier than the Vim, but very nice for the price. Got a nice Matco ratchet here, fixed head. Got a pivoting head snap-on 3/8. This thing is very nice for certain things. You can push-pull this SOB to get some bolts out. So this is great for tight spaces. I find myself using this in spots that I never thought I would be using it, so we like that. Got a nice Matco locking short 3/8 boy. Love that thing. This is like the most ridiculously strong yet small, long ratchet, and I've broken some exhaust bolts and stuff with this, since some tolerances, some spots are so tight it's hard to get a bigger wrench in, and this thing holds up well over 100 foot-pounds, and you know, lifetime warranty. So beautiful thing. Got another snap-on beautiful handle on her, flexi 1/4 inch. All right, moving on. I use these guys constantly. Just started with these. One side is offset and fixed. The other side is not offset, ratcheting, and flexi. So these are great for getting into tight spaces, doing drive belts, things like that. And then we have these, which are ratcheting on both sides. Each side is a different size, and they're both offset. So both of these work well for their own instances, and we like that. Toolcraft organizer holding all of that, and just peek the tolerances I got going on here, bud. There's none. Let's see. Let's grab our feeler gauge here. Let's grab this golden one. And you see that she's not fitting in there. That's some good clearance there, bud. This right here, I get a lot of questions about these impact bits. This holder is from Vim Rails, although there's other companies that make similar ones, which of course I have linked in my bio. These are from Cornwell. I'm not sure who actually makes these, but I have similar ones linked in my bio right here. Again, I get a lot of questions about these. These are extensions for this M12 boy right here. And we can just throw a socket on this, and it is locking, so that ain't going anywhere. Priceless artifact. These are from Snap-on. SK Tools makes a very similar one, so I'd definitely check that out. Right here, I have all my other pen flashlights tucked in the side right here, and then my Snap-on clip tool, which I actually use this constantly. This is definitely a everyday carry at my work. Right here is the Olight Arcfeld Pro, so this has a UV light. Oh, we got laser beams. Okay, and we have a super bright light, so this is super nice. It also has a magnetic charger, so you just slap on the charger. Exhibit A, little circle magnet dingus, and you just pop that on there, and now we're charging. What else we got? We got this bad boy, Coast Light, very bright, 2 buttons. One is a memory button, and use that quite a bit when the Olight dies. Got another UV light from Streamlight. Had this for a long time. Streamlight is a great company. Got another Streamlight. This is a macro stream, little baby light, extremely bright. Definitely like that. Right here we have some holders from STS Auto Design, magnetic cups to store pens and such. Got some clip tools, extra long boy. We got a short boy. I got another short boy with a different head on there. It's my Lyle oil filter claws. I've had these for years and years. Beautiful, use those all the time. Got some caliper hanging tools. Okay, tucked. Got a tape measure tucked right here. Magnetis, had to buy it. And we got some wire brushes. We have a copper stick with a magnetis on the end of it. So everyone definitely needs that so they can find all their 10 millis and extract them from vehicles. Got another magnet on a stick right there. Moving over to this side tray. We got 8 individual compartments right here. There's a little collapsible silicone dinguses. This is from Envision Auto 3D. They are fluid hose caps. So it comes with a nice little drip tray. So this guy's designs are absolutely outstanding. Got some special tools here. Got some tire markers, tread depth gauge. Got a few of those. Spare bolts, spare clips, some new washers for you, bud. We got some EPS caps right here for no reason. It's just for aesthetics and to remind myself that I just do recalls all day long. We got some extra Honda Bond, gotta have that. Magnet pad, we have a brake caliper wire brush. That's a big boy. She's tucked right there. Square magnetic tray. Got a sack of rags right there. Right up in between here, I have my 3/8 Milwaukee ratchet and my 1/4 inch. Got a Magneto glove holder right here. I currently have some Bison gloves, but we have GloveWorks gloves. There's a few different types of gloves we use. I get a lot of questions about gloves for you, bud. Okay. Some nice badges, some more merch stickers. Go ahead and check that out. Nice bolster badge. First drawer. We have extensions and wrenches. Extensions, beautifully organized. Toolcraft organizers are going to be the gray ones, and then SJW has these thicker, colorful ones, so they both work well. All the ones down here are going to be chrome and wobbly on the ends. These are Koken, and these are extra wobbly. Koken makes some beautiful tools. Let me tell you what, check out the knurling on that extendo. And yeah, that's beautiful. Got a hidden long boy 3/8 right here. And then up top we have all the locking extensions. So I don't have any normal extensions. They're either locking or they're wobbly, and it works out pretty good. These are from Gear Wrench. I have this one from Tecton, so I have a variety of extensions. The wrenches, I have a lot of snap-on flank drive, which I bought years and years ago before Icon made a cheaper version, and then since the patent expired on this whole setup, there's a bunch of companies that make non-slip wrenches just like this, which I have a lot of them linked in my bio. We got some short boys right here, beautiful QRT organizer, Toolcraft organizer here, some line wrenches, and we got a bolt splitter just hanging out. We have a wrench extender, have a auto adjusting pipe wrench. These are awesome for adjusting tie rods, seized inner tie rods. This gets them moving, especially with some heat. We got some snap-on combination wrenches. I know I overpaid for these. I just wanted some really nice precision combination wrenches immediately, and he provided, so there we go. Drawer number 2. We have picks, more picks, some Envision Auto 3D tools, some screwdrivers, some special tools, and some more screwdrivers. Picks, we got some long boys, we got some precision screwdrivers here. This organizer is from QRT, same with this one here. These are from Cornwell, have a magnetic tip on there, and these are super strong picks. We got some Allen boy sockets kind of just hanging out right here. These ones are wobbly, so we like that. They kind of just don't fit up here, so that's where they're hanging out. Got some seal pullers here, nice and straight one. This one's from Performance Tool, and it is a adjusting head. So this is a priceless artifact. Again, a lot of these tools are priceless artifacts. Got a hose puller, another hose puller, nice gentle end on that, doesn't tear through the hose. These are all Lyle tools. These are for brake drums. This tool, you can grab the brake drum spring and kind of have more leverage to pull the spring off. This is for the retainer clip for the shoes. Makes it super easy to take that off and put them on. We have like a, what is this, a cam seal or other seal remover. I actually use that for quite a few different things. This is a Lyle gearless ratchet for HVAC actuators and stuff like that. And then I have quite a few Vessel screwdrivers. This one is a chisel tang through. And then we have Impacta screwdrivers from Vessel, which are very nice. It's a Japanese size, so it fits really well with some Honda screws. And the Impacta bit is basically, there's an impact driver built into the screwdriver. So when you bang the end of this, it acts as an impact screwdriver, but I have found that it doesn't work too well, especially for like removing rotor screws. I've tried a few times and been unsuccessful, whereas my snap-on impact drivers, that gets it done. So anyway, other than that, they're absolutely beautiful and super precise. I love Vessel. Vessel makes some beautiful screwdrivers. Impacta is probably not the best one, but we still like them. And we got some more clip removal tools. Moving on to drawer number 3, we have the rest of the ratchets, a stethoscope for some reason, and a hood prop. All of these ratchets are organized by either Toolcraft or SJW. These low profile ones are from Toolcraft, holding my digital torque wrenches. Beautiful. We got some handle holders from QRT. So none of these are going anywhere. Got the trifecta digital snappy torque wrenches, red, green, and blue. Got a long boy 1/2 inch a couple mid boy 1/2 inches, a short boy 1/2 inch, and then we got the famous 16-inch Matco flex head locking, which I did finally get fixed. I just decided to use the Vim ratchet for a while, give her another go, but yeah, regardless, the Matco ratchet is infamous, and we're gonna give you a real nice flippy flip for it, bud. 10 out of 10 flippability. And we got a 1/4 inch snap-on. This used to be up here, and then I got the Koken extra short boy. So just a little comparison here. There's no comparison. That's a little baby girl, and this is definitely stronger, but for what I need a tiny ratchet for, this is beautiful. Where are we at now? Pliers. We have a lot of pliers. I call these Jesus pliers, but they are Swedish pipe wrenches, I believe, and you do not have to buy the snap-on one because it's linked in my bio. And we also got Nipex hose clamp grippies locking. We have a Lyle exhaust hanger remover. Had this for years and years. Use it every time, all the time. This is basically like these turtle clamps, but it's automatic, so you can pinch off a hose and it's just gonna hang out there for you, bud. Got the snap-on auto adjusting boys. I haven't used too much, but I do like the teeth. They're super aggressive, and the price is comparable to Nipex, and you should probably get a Nipex. Got this, what are you? Irwin. I've had this probably 12 years, something like that. So we like that. Got some low profile vice grips. These are good for sway bar links. Got some more vice grips. Got some hog ring pliers. These are for upholstery, interior, seat type dealies. This is a beautiful tool. It's actually for spark plug tubes. Go in, grab a spark plug tube, and then pull it out without damaging it. But you know what this works even better for? Hoses. Hoses you do not want to tear up. You can just set this right up on that hose, give her a little jingle jangle, shimmy shake, break her loose, and she pulls right off. Got some other strange pliers, some Jing pin fuel line pliers, some Lyle electrical disconnect pliers, which I've used probably once, and don't buy it. Right here we got some Easy Red, what are you, 45-ish degree angle pliers. Those come in handy. We got some snap ring pliers here, some long boys, and just an assortment here, some more hose removal pliers, which, hold on, unacceptable. There we go. Hose removal pliers, big boy side cutters, some more hose clamp style removacuses, and this right here, come here. This is actually a low profile boot band clamp plier device, so you can actually clamp boot bands like for the steering rack with the band in the car. This thing definitely cuts some time when I'm trying to reboot or do another rack on a vehicle. Right here, this is for drum brakes. This removes the horseshoe clip that holds the parking brake little lever on the shoe, so a lot of people struggle with that. There's a tool for it, so that's nice. Turtle clamps, already kind of talked about that. This is from Vim Tools. This is for disconnecting fuel lines, and you can see it's nice and low profile, but honestly it doesn't give you that much more leverage, so I don't know. It's helped me a few times, but not too much. This is again for separating hoses. This is for more like trans cooler lines where it's a metal line going into a rubber line. You can kind of slip this in between and separate those. We like that. This is for boot bands as well. We got a clip popper right here. It's kind of a more universal one. As far as the organization, this is from Easy Red, if I remember correctly. And then we have Toolcraft organizers here. We have SJW organizer right here, and more Toolcraft organizers right here. These ones are modular. All of these have magnets in them, and they're all beautiful. these are also modular as well, so you can just slide out the sections. Each one is going to be magnetic. And all of these 3D print companies coming out with all these organizers is just truly revolutionizing how you can organize your toolbox for your bud. Next drawer, the Uggy Duggy 5000 drawer. Some ball joint separators, Mueller Queps, very expensive, very sturdy, very nice, super cheap, generic, Lane Keen ball joint separator. Does bend over time, but does the job. This is some ancient Harbor Freight Tang through Uggy Duggy screwdrivers that I hit violently with hammers. Got the impact hammer bits. Got this lovely bronze punch right here. These are all Toolcraft organizers. I really like these. They are called the anything organizers, so you can put all kinds of stuff in them. Again, they're all modular. They just clip together like little Legos. And as you can see, I have a variety of things in them, and they all work beautifully. This is a OTC lower arm pry tool. Get a lot of questions about this. You can just slip this over a lower arm, put a pry bar through here, and then use leverage to pull the arm down. So work smart, not hard. We have the Snap-on Ultimate Uggy Duggy right here, and then we have our hammers right here. I'll try to remember the names. You are Peen Martin, okay. Slamuel Jackson, just kidding. Yes, I have this saved. This is Peen Martin, okay. This is Slamuel Jackson. We got Rubber Slammy Jr. right here, and you are Mallet Damon, and then we have Pamela Handmerson. So that is the final names for these. I will definitely get some badges or tags for them. Don't you worry about a thing. We got some more punches and that rolled up bit right there. We got the shake and break, which you hook to this bad boy. And there's kind of a little handle on it with a Phillips PH3 bit. So when you cannot remove a rotor screw with the snappy impact driver, you can probably remove it with that or explode it into pieces. Either way, it's probably going to come out. We have indexing, ladyfoot, pry bar, whatever you want to call them. These are, again, priceless. And then we have the fixed heel bar boys. These are great for aligning the subframe with the body of the vehicle and other things like that. This is a inner tie rod removal tool. Makes it super easy to remove inner tie rods without having that big long tube style tool that removes them. So we definitely like that. We got some extra axle nuts for you, bud. These right here thread onto the ball joint. If you just so happen to have the right thread pitch, you can bottom this out on the ball joint stud and then hit it with the Uggy Duggy 5000, and that ball joint will quickly pop out of whatever it's living in. Last drawer for you, bud. Some special tools. We have the axle nut socket set right here. We have a universal rethread kit for fixing threads. That's a lifesaver. We're gonna close that. We have a Hey! Shut up! We have a OTC C-clamp style press boy. We have the much talked about Snap-on impact driver. There's a bunch of companies that make these impact drivers, including Vessel, and a lot of them work well, so definitely check those out before you buy the ultimate priced Snap-on one. Right here, we have a Sear Tools pneumatic brake caliper piston depressor 5000. So this is for the rear caliper pistons that you have to twist in. All you do with this bad boy is hook it up to shop air, put one of these adapters on it, and then when you push the trigger, it's going to apply pressure, and then you can twist that caliper piston right up into its home. priceless artifact once again. A few other companies make this as well. We have a OMT drum brake toolkit. This is kind of just a cheap drum brake toolkit. I honestly don't use much. Might get rid of that soon. When we got some twist sockets, extractors, kind of similar to my grip edge extractors, but not as good. I've had these for years and years, and I've upgraded to the grip edge, so definitely gonna give those a go and make a video coming soon as I have a really stripped bolt. Nico external extractors. Got some big boys, we got some small boys. Cheap set, they break. We like that. It can be a lifesaver. Just one of these, pulling out one bolt one time can pay for this whole thing, so like that a lot. This is from Power Built. It's a Honda lower ball joint tool set, so you use this in conjunction with the C-clamp and it just fits well, especially with older Honda ball joints. So priceless artifact. Battery picker upper 5000, and we like to sneak this boy right up in there nice and snugly. We got some cable plier style tools that I don't want to pull all the way out, but one is for fuel lines and the other is for hose clamps. So it's just a long cable with the hose clamp, little pinchy at the end, and you can lock it into place. So really nice for hard to reach spots. And we have the Lyle brake caliper piston depressor right here. This is for dual or single. It works for both. ThinkWork tools. Oh yeah, this is my lug nut extractor. So we have 17, 19, 21, and 22. So just a bit bigger than I have available for my other extractors there. Almost done with the roll cart, bud. We have a special tool for Honda compliance bushing. So you can press in and out compliance bushings. I made a video on this before, and that's a beautiful tool. Really enjoy this, even if you're just using these parts on the press versus using the actual bolt right here. It works much better. It's just nice having these pieces. And then we have a tire quick patch kit right here, which I don't use much. I just use that for my personal cars. And we got rid of the Subi, so yeah, exquisite tool. Again, priceless. And that is about it for the Snap-on roll cart. Tesla, nice Honda Globe. Trying to figure out what to do with this empty space right here, since I don't have to maintain this car. In fact, in this video, let's do a full maintenance on this real quick. Let's grab some wish-wash fluid. And this is going to be the 1500 mile service for you, bud. You're going to want to just pour this in here. Make sure you don't spill. It's very important not to spill any of this liquid during this procedure. And then once you're done with that, flawlessly close it, and we'll just give this a little flip for you, bud. Bench, vise, oil filters, logo, product placement, I don't know. We got some grenade pins for the V6 timing belts. We got some timing chain Tims hanging out. Got some fender covers right here. Shut up, just shut up. Shh, shh, shh. We got a little Milwaukee purse right here. I like to put my alignment tools in here and skedaddle on over there for my alignments. Oil drain. This guy right here, the money maker, the service train. We got a Forma funnel right up on that handle, quick access, beautiful bendy funnel. This makes doing oil changes a breeze. We got some magnetic trays to put stuff, and then again, the OTC Drain Plug Pro Magneto Dangly Stick. That's what I use for taking off oil filters. No, it is not necessary, but yes, it can make it more mess-free, and we definitely like that thing. Let's grab some light. A little dark in here, bud. We have the Cornwell Sport Pro Series 3-bank toolbox, some buckets, a funnel. We have this reservoir for doing brake bleeding. So just flip this over the brake fluid reservoir and then suck it out of the calipers. Right here is the Inseminator 5000. And yeah, you know what that's for. That's nice for filling up certain transmission fluids. And we're gonna tuck that right back into its home. We're gonna grab a raggy poo. I have my camera set up right here, my 360, and then I have two Insta360 Go 3s, which I am recording this video on right now. This white one, as you can see. See a live feed for you, bud. Wireless live feed, beautiful. The camera basically just pops out of this, and then you can clip this to your hat. It comes with this hat clip. Right here we have a little drawer dealie, and there's not much in it. Some electrical stuff, got some pigtails, some light bulbs, some fuses, foam, relays. Okay, tucky tuck. These are from Envision Auto 3D, and they hold your lug nut keys. And we got 19, and we got 22. Nice slide action. I know I don't have the complete full set, but hey, if that ain't beautiful, I do not know what is. A little bit of art for you, bud. Some head gasket carnage, Type R camshaft for you, bud. Roasted clutch, a piston, some VTC actuator parts, some Dude Man guys from VTC Actuators, which you'll notice looks very similar to the Cornwell guy. Coincidence? Coincidence? I think not. We also have this right here, which I'm pretty proud of. 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, so if you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, probably should be. Got this nice metal plate that I've screwed to this wall so it can be magnetic for all my magnetic accessories. We have STS Auto Design magnetic holders for the Milwaukee Chargers. I have this guy, little dragon for ya. Toothless. Toothless is gonna hang out right here for you, bud. Some 10 years of hard dedication and work badge. No money came out of this when I opened it up, which is weird. It's a Stryon, what are you? Streamlight Stryon, there we go. Had this for years and years and years. That's the tried and true light for you, bud. Mirrors, Honda Odyssey sliding door motor. On the right side of this box, we have nothing, along with a Mighty Vac extractor, which I use for brake bleeding. And this is from Beaver, which is also an extractor or a filler. So I just use this to fill up certain transmissions, and that works really well. We have the personal junk drawer stuff, some spaghetti wires, some extra headlights. These are my Easy Red, which are rebranded Cornwell, but they're from Easy Red, link in bio. We got some safety glasses, okay. Hey! Hey, hey! Shut up! Emergency teepee, okay, that's important. We got some gloves, some extra badges, a Subaru stencil, some change, spare batteries, 10-year professional badge. Again, nothing, no money came out of that for some reason. Some touch-up paint that's likely not good anymore. Staples, paint markers, stapler, garage door clicker, some pain be don't, some pain be don't. Got some hand cream, some contact juice, more contact juice, snappy keys, the Envision Auto little badge, little QR code for your bud. And we got some spare clips for some pen lights, and we got a Vim Tools nail clipper for you, bud. Do you need this? No. No, you don't. Moving on. Long boy top drawer. Got some electrical tape. We got some Honda rodent tape. A lighter, digital temp thermometer. This is a labeler with all the different label colors. Some solder, some more solder. And we got some stuff for soldering, crimping, auto crimper. That's nice. Little baby torch. Fire. Just a little bit. And we got some butane, probably shouldn't be pointing fire at that. Milwaukee soldering gun, love this thing. And then we have a little heat gun right here from that company, so that's good. Some test leads, back probe kit. We have some solder seal wire connectors, which these are actually very nice. It's kind of an all-in-one heat shrink tube. We got wax and we have solder, so get both wires in there and just heat up this tube. It'll melt the solder, it'll shrink the heat shrink, and it'll melt this wax, making it waterproof and a good connection. I've had nothing but good luck with these. They can be tricky, but if you do it right, they are absolutely beautiful. Test-long articulating borescope. 2 cameras on this one, although you don't really need 2 cameras. There's cheaper options that just have 1 camera, but we have more than 180-degree motion, okay? Remote 180-degree noodle motion on a stick. Stick this into places like spark plug tubes, and you can actually inspect the valves. You can look all the way up and look at the valves. You can inspect the head gasket. You can look down at the piston, and that's not where it stops. You can do literally countless things with this. You can look for dropped bolts, dropped tools, look for rodent damage, electrical wiring damage. This saves a ton of time diagnosing, especially stuff like head gaskets, where I see people scratch their head all day long for a simple head gasket issue, when this thing can identify it in seconds with a coolant pressure tester. Test-long borescope, highly recommended, along with everything else here, so I guess I'll just stop saying that. We have a Power Probe 4 right here. There's a lot of cheaper options that do the same thing, but you can just supply voltage and ground to circuits. Great diagnostic tool. This is kind of just a DMM test lead kit. We got some back probes, some gator clips, stuff like that. Key programmer from Autel, nice, slim and sleek. We have the AutoFix scan tools, more scan tools, but AutoFix D1 Pro, the big battery, the big screen, and the fast responsiveness, and then the Autel IO makes it absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I mean, what more can you ask for? We have wireless VCIs with a built-in flashlight. Mucar, not sure how you pronounce that, but it's the same parent company as ThinkCar. So these are, as you can see, basically identical. And on this one, I can show you, it has a magnetic wireless VCI. I wish AutoFix had that, but you can't have everything sometimes. So we have my snap-on digital multimeter for blind people, so nice giant multimeter. But more importantly, we have this Toolcraft Organizer's back plate adapter that is magnetic. You can hook this to the side of, let me show you. I mean, come on people. These 3D print companies, dude. Come on. That's beautiful, and we like that immediately. This was sent to me from TikTok Shop. It's actually a scope, 2-channel scope, I believe. Yeah, 2-channel scope and a voltmeter, and it's actually pretty accurate. I need to make a video on this thing, but yeah, I was in a instance where I was diagnosing a door lock actuator, and when I hit lock to test voltage, this snap-on expensive voltmeter was not reading the proper voltage quick enough. There's too much of a delay. Whereas this cheaper TikTok Shop option read the proper voltage immediately. So take that with a grain of what and move on. Power probe, this is for checking amperage through fuses, which I haven't actually utilized this successfully yet, but I do plan to. You can basically read amperage coming through fuses without having to remove them, so weird parasitic draws can be easier with this. We have a few thermal imagers. This one's from Top Don. It connects into your phone. There's an iPhone one and an Android one. It works pretty well, but you have to connect to the app every time. This HSF Tools is just an all-in-one thermal imager, and it works really well. The price is comparable to this one, but you get a screen. You get the whole setup, and it has a thermal camera and a regular camera. It actually overlays the images. You can set it up a few different ways. We got extra Milwaukee impact Uggy Duggies that I don't use too much, obviously. And we have our old pneumatic boys retired and just hanging out. STS Auto Design magnetic attachments for Milwaukee tools. And they are absolute lifesavers and productivity creators, because I can quickly set my impacts on the lift or a metal surface without worrying about them falling off, falling over, or spending extra time setting them in a safe spot. I can just quickly set them even underneath the car upside down, and it's beautiful. Moving on, we have these spare 3D print organizers, beautifully separated SJW, QRT, and Toolcraft. Yep. All right, we're going down this row here. Some extra Uggy Duggy stuff. This is for bearings, some more lower arm prying tools. I have a few spare ones of those. This is just for separating axles. We got a little ball joint separator, doesn't work too well, universal puller, and some bolts for popping out hub bearings. Y'all ready for this drawer? You're welcome. Bottom drawer over here, Noco bag. We have a cheap heat gun, extra hose for brake bleeding. This is a laser level adapters for this coolant funnel there. And then we have a Mighty Vac vacuum tester right here, testing evap systems. Do not enjoy pulling that out, but it does help. Long boy drawer number 2 is going to be my hardware and such. Got extra feeler gauges, some razor blades, some wire brushes in there, another Valco Cincinnati tube squeezer, some Honda Bond, some plugs there. We got some golf balls, pocket knives, another pocket knife, little blow gun, hooks, don't know why those are there. Got a little level, baby tape measure, some double-sided sticky tape, some VTC actuator parts that I made into Ninja Stars. That's cool. Milwaukee tape measure, some other tape, some plugs, super glue, Shin-Etsu grease, Honda dielectric, lithium dielectric grease from Honda, extra mirror on a stick. This is my standard bullshit hardware, okay? And then we have metric. All right, so big bolts, smaller nuts, baby screws, random stuff, interior clippies, exterior clippies, some random doodads and rubber gaskets and whatnot, extra Vim dowels for my Vim mag rails, and we have this guy. So this shows magnetic fields. So mostly this is just for fun, but also if I suspect a wheel bearing has a bad tone ring, you should be able to detect that with this, and that's pretty cool. Got some main fuses. Yeah, y'all don't care about the rest of that. Cuddy Drilly Time Cert-esque drawer right here. We got the hacksaw, we got the 90-degree right shear, we got the cutoff with a metal easy arc blade. These are beautiful. We got a Dremel like that. Nice little drill for you, bud. Some pneumatic bitches. Time Cert for oil pan. These are carbide bits. Some baby ones. We got some medium ones. And then we got our big boy carbide bits. That's good for grinding metal to shit. Got some little wire brushes, some nylon brushes. These guys, a little quick hole 5000, little adapter thing to put on the brushes. That's nice. Moving on. Let's go to this one here. This is going to be the Envision Auto 3D drawer. They're 3D printed and they are absolutely beautiful. Every single one of these tools can help you immensely when working on Hondas. We have rear main seal installers, crank seal installers, cam seal installers, TK seal installers, you name it. We have fuel pump recall tools, so this covers the fuel tank hole so you can blow away dirt around it so you don't get dirt into the fuel tank. There's a quick release for the stubborn fuel lines on some of the Hondas. We have an axle seal installer kit with all the sizes that you need. We got some plugs for manifolds and things like that. These cover the oil pan when you're doing, say, a chain case reseal. Take off the chain case and there's a gap in the oil pan that you can potentially drop gasket and dirt into, which can in turn clog an engine and cause damage. So just placing this over that hole can save you a whole lot of time and money in case something terrible like that happens. We got some more plugs. This is for the cooling system, so you can plug up coolant hoses. This is for coolant pitcocks, so you can easily loosen them. Some of them are stubborn and hard to get to, so this makes it easy to just hook a 3/8 drive or even a 1/4 inch drive onto here and crack that loose. We have the EPS special tool. These are absolutely beautiful. I made a bunch of videos on that. This is the most current version right here. You can see it's longer than the old style. It's got a smaller head, and we got this lovely tray. He also makes the 3D printed finger wheels, but yeah, this is for a specific EPS Honda recall. Another manifold cover there so you don't get dirt into the ports, into the cylinders. We like that very much. We're just gonna go down this side for some reason now. This is some trim tools, plastic razor blades. I got a roller, little riv nut tool, and some little spreaders, spudges, whatever you want to call them. It's all lovely. And we have trays, similar tray in there. We got a tray in there. We got one right here. So those help quite a bit organizing random stuff like this. And this is my extra scan tool drawer, and if you can tell, she's full to the brim. So we have anything from Topdon to Launch to Think Car to V-Diag to King Bolin. We got it all. So I've had some experience with a few different scan tools, so any of y'all need some recommendations, you know where to find me. Proceeding. This is the junk drawer. This is the I don't need you tools anymore drawer. Duplicates drawer. The I bought a better tool so I don't need you drawer. You get the gist of it. Some extra tools for you, bud. Might take those home, I don't know. Some engine diagnostic. I got some straight edges back here. Compression tester here, leak down tester here. This is a cooling system pressure test set, and then we have a cooling system refill kit. So this enables you to refill a cooling system without using a funnel and without needing to purge the air from the system, because it uses vacuum. It basically applies a vacuum to the whole system, uses atmospheric pressure to push in the coolant, yada yada. And this is just your standard pressure tester. This, in conjunction with this, is how I diagnose all of the recent Honda 1.5 turbo engines, because they all need head gaskets. Moving on. Smuggy Duggy type stuff. 9-way slide hammer. Battery picker upper 5000. This is for my engine hanger, which is underneath that table. And we got a bag of chains and cables and random bolts and metal pieces and a house hammer and a block of wood. So we work magic with that. This also, believe it or not, is a special tool. You can use this to sneak behind a tail light and then pop it out without damaging it. A lot of people damage tail lights because they're stiff coming out, and this can sneak behind it so you can pry properly and have it not break. Are we done? Are we done with the Cornwell box? we're done. Bench number 2, computer. Soundcore Mega Boom, I forget what you're called. We got some 3D printed 10 milli sockets, Envision Auto 3D, and we got SJW on that one. This is my camera backpack, which I keep all of my camera stuff, and I take to work every day like I am in 9th grade. Grip mat, nice silicone organizer. I like to do brake jobs, set up my brake pads on here and lube them up and whatnot. Nice little fan here. This is a bolster mat from, you guessed it, Bolster, and you can stick all your bolts and nuts here, and it's a great way to just quickly stay organized. We got some pig mats right here that sucks up oil like none other. Over here, we got the Wen service cart, beautifully laid out. Also have another torch holder right here. This is from QRT, beautiful color on that. Big old bolster mat, fits perfectly in the Wen cart. Also got another bolster mat right here. Over here, we just got a brake measuring device, another tire marker, tread depth gauge, a little funnel, custom hole for that. Wish wash fluid. We got your coolant for just topping off the reservoir. And then the big boy jug. I use this in conjunction with the vacuum filler. Upgraded the wheels on this boy. Originally, it only had 2 casters, but I bought some bigger wheels and they're all casters, so when I unlock it, I can just spin her around. But yeah, we like this. We like this. We don't like the awkward turn, push, no, we don't. I'm gonna push ya, and I'm gonna push ya in the direction that I want you to go. Got another oil drain. A lot of people ask about the mesh stuff in my oil drain. And this one's from Lyle. It's just a no splatter pad, so you put this in your oil drain. You could even put it in a 5-gallon bucket, and it makes changing oil much easier, especially if you're a DIYer. Flow of oil coming out, you don't want that to splash in your face. This prevents splashes like none other. Red funnel, buddy, blue funnel. Got this Flexi Boy funnel here. This is for the newer pilots that have a completely horizontal oil filter. This slides right up on there, and as long as you place this right, it works very well. And those are both draining into that bucket. Got some oil jugs, some funnels, the oil that is on tap. We got that, and the cabinet. This is about it, isn't it? This cabinet stores all the extra fluids that I have. Let's get this monstrosity out of here. Got the Beaver push broom sweeper decked out with the Grim Speed badge, the Honda emblem, and the TE Videos badge. So this is just all purely mechanical. You push it, that little sweeper sweeps up the dirt into this trap, and then you can empty it out. This is a portable swamp cooler. This Portacool is self-explanatory. It's very nice, and we like that. All right, that's it, right? We can go home now, right? Y'all let me know what I should put in my frunk. Red Bull, washer fluid, just have a lifetime of washer fluid right next to the only reservoir. I don't know, let me know. Also, why Tesla? Why can't I just slam this hood? Why do I have to do this? Why? I don't like it. Simba. Yes, the tool part closes, and I will show you that shortly. Give these a little tucky tuck. Something like that. Don't really care too much about you. And set that right there. This Honda boy, he's gonna go right there. And she does close. Yep, just set that right there. Set that right there. Which key is it? We don't know. We chose the wrong one. Digital lock on the Cornwell box. Future. Set you down into your home here. Forgot to mention the Noco Boost Pro portable jump box. Small yet powerful, and most importantly, she has a voltmeter you're not gonna be able to see it, but she has a voltmeter built in, so you can quickly determine if an alternator is putting out any output or not. You can determine the voltage of the battery, so definitely a step up above other jump packs like it, just because of that built-in voltmeter aspect. See you later, buds.